6, 2026. I'm coming to you from Wisconsin, and I hope my camera behaves. It was been I want to get myself set up on my Kindle before we get going. There we are. And first off, I want to thank everybody that paid attention to my post, because I tried to let everybody know that I had to go on at 5 o'clock versus 5:30. So I'm sorry if here I am. So I hope somebody will tune in, and that way I won't feel so bad. I won't feel like I'm talking to myself. So, but I understand 5 o'clock, people are just getting off of work and these things happen. But I have a baseball game to go to, and I just don't want to miss out on that. I hate this light. I'm just trying to get everything. Oh, it still doesn't matter. Anyway, I got myself on my Kindle, and I'll just get myself set up on my laptop, and yeah. There we go. Boy, that was easy peasy. So yeah, I hope you had a great 4th of July. We had a quiet 4th. We stayed home. It was just a quiet 4th of July. We did grill out though, and the Friday night before the 4th, we had our first cookout at our new cabin, so that was fun. Got to see the grandkids and Justin and Christy. So it's just been something we've wanted to do forever. And we got this cabin now, and it was the first cookout. So hopefully we'll have more cookouts. Hopefully the weather will cool down. Oh goodness, it's quite warm out there today, that's for sure. Doesn't sound like it's going to be very good for the rest of the week either. And this is why I do not like summer. Give me 80 degrees and no humidity, and I'm happy. So, but anyway, last week I mentioned that I was going to start doing my Christmas cards, because I do it every July. It gets so hot. I'm in my room. It's air conditioned. It feels good. I'll just stay here. That doesn't bother me. And so I started doing Christmas in July, and I really enjoy it. I really do, because Christmas cards is the type of cards I started on when I first started stamping 16 years ago. My first stamp set was a snowflake set, and a blue. I want to say it was like brocade blue. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, it was a blue. I had one ink pad, one stamp set, and I bought some white cardstock, and I made my Christmas cards that year. So, and there's Kathy Sanford, first person. I am so glad you paid attention, Kathy, and you're here, and now I don't have to talk to myself. Makes me so happy. Okay, what we have going on in the stamping world, all new July all-inclusives have been released. If you would like me to email you the printout, I sure can do that. Just send me a message. We have a lot of neat things on there. 2 Christmas sets, some new paper, and embellishments, and Halloween. So I'll show it to you in just a bit. We have the July product of the month is Begonia Belle. I don't have that printed out, but it's a very pretty set of begonias. This Wednesday is our July technique class, and the technique is impressions dies. So that I think is going to be good. Oh, cute, Kathy. I like the beagles. Yes. And the July kit class is coming up the end of this month. So I don't know when. I just want to take a moment to thank Jan Fortin for joining my team. She was a member before but had to drop out, but she's back, and now she will enjoy a fabulous welcome box that Stampin' Up! Sends everybody that joins. So if you've been on the fence about whether or not you would like to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, be it for the discount or the hobby, we don't judge. Just go and pick me to be your upline, and I would be so happy. Okay, door prizes. I have some Timid Tiger sequins, and they are going to go to Linda Hodge in New York for comments and for sharing. These cloud cover sequins are going to go to Rita Jacoby. So Rita, congratulations, I'll get these into the mail for you. And Linda, congratulations, I'll get these in the mail for you. So yeah, I know it is not quite what we're used to, Kathy, having more people, but I have to go to that ball game. So without any waiting around, I am going to go and flip my camera around. I have to pull the shade because I get the reflection off of my husband's truck. There we go. Okay, here is the July online exclusives. We have new stamp sets. We have a couple of sweets for Halloween. We have some really cute. I got them too. I'll show them to you. Are these not the cutest? Adhesive back bats, ghosts, and dots. They are so cute. Can't wait to make something with them. And then we have the Velvet Dream Suite with the framed violet stamp set and the adhesive back blooms. Here's the first Christmas suite, the stitch season paper with the stitch stocking and dies, buttons, and stitched real red ribbon. We've had that ribbon before too. Then we have the Sending Cheer bundle. And of course, we still have summer and fall. And here's another Christmas one. So we're really getting early Christmas here. Here is Simply Leaves with a matching punch. And here is a Halloween set. I don't know if I need that. We'll see. Here's another Halloween set. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, those games are so important, Kathy. They are, especially when I get a big hug at the end of the game, and he says, "Thank you for coming, Grandma." And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world. True to my world, we are doing Festive Cheer with the matching dies. Fun set. Really like it. It looks like a lot, but there's so much you can do with it. So, okay, what we're making tonight, staying with the Z-fold, but it is a pop-out Z-fold. So let me show you what we got going. Peaceful Pine is our base, which is 5.5 by 8, or 5.5 by 8.5, and scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So here's our Z, right? There's Ronnie Kaiser. Good afternoon, and Courtney is in the house, and she shared it already. Thank you guys for reading my notes and knowing to come early. So this is our base, and like I said, it's a pop-out Z-fold. I loved it. It was so easy. We have new gingham. Peaceful Pine and all the in colors. So let's just get started. I can see where I would like to just order a whole pack of Peaceful Pine. I am not a green person at all, but this color grabbed me from the very beginning, and I have to say, I just love it. Okay, we're gonna make this up. Yeah, I didn't think that Easton really cared, because he's busy, he's got his friends. But when he came up to me 2 weeks ago, they didn't have a game last week, it was too hot, and gave me a hug and thanked me for coming, that meant a lot, especially coming from a 12-year-old, gonna be 13 in December. I'd like to know how that happened. Although both kids are pretty good, they still will give Grandma a hug. And I really appreciate that. Courtney says she loves the Peaceful Pines, right? There's Carol Martin and Jeannie Mullen. I'm so glad to see you, Jeannie. I haven't seen you for a while, but maybe you've been busy at 5:30. Anyway, we have our panels, okay? So, Peaceful Pine. I have, we cut out 2 that are 5 1/4 by 1 7/8 and 5 1/4 by 4. Don't have to worry about writing this down because, of course, on Thursday, when I do my Facebook Live replay, I will have everything. Okay, so now we have 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 white on a 4 by 3 piece of cherry cobbler. And I took my die already. And cut out Noel. And you could keep these letters for something else. I'll just put that there. But I don't need them tonight. And I'm going to glue this. This is the first time I ever made the front of a card with no stamping. Okay. Oh, yes, that's right, Kathy Sanford. Peaceful Pine and Golden Glow. That's true. I thought maybe Garden Green and Golden Glow. But yeah, you're right. It would look nice. I'll have to think about that. And then I kept the circle for my O. And we're just going to put that right like that. Just like that, right? Okay. In the meantime, because I took the branch from the Festive Cheer dies, the branch. I'm going to use that a lot. I know I am. And I cut it out already. I also put a piece adhesive strip on it, which makes it so much easier to work with. Okay, so let's do that. Where's my, gonna go and take this off. There we go. Yes, the adhesive strip, that's probably the only downfall. It is very sticky. It was so nice when we had our cookout Friday night. It's in the woods, kind of, but in a clearing. That's the best way to say it. And we saw 4 deer, and they didn't care about us. And the one was a doe with 2 babies. So cute. Oh, and Jeannie's proud of me. Yes, I use them a lot. It just makes it so much easier. Okay, so now I'm going to use this. Where's my piece of paper? I'm going to use this adhesive tape just because I don't want it. Just going to make it easier. Okay, so this one is going to go right here. See, and with the gingham, you can kind of put it right where you want it. And know that it's going to be straight. Okay, so there's that we got going on. It's getting pretty. Okay, now this piece is for an ornament. Oh, we got the middle piece. Okay, which is, the white is 2.5 by 3 3/4, and the cherry cobbler is 4 by 2 3/4. And that will go on the inside. And on the inside, oh yes, I have to really be careful when I make my sample card. I can't go and do it too far in advance because then I forget what I'm doing. Okay, so now tonight's ink choices: Smoky Slate, Cherry Cobbler, and Peaceful Pine. I made this card on Saturday. I probably should have waited until Sunday. Okay, so this will be the inside. And I'm going to use my paper piercing. Oh, that is cool, Carol. Yes, we have doe and fawns walk through our yard all the time, and they think that, I really do think they own the place. And Stella Doros, I don't know what that is, but I have Stella lilies, and they don't like them, but they love my Asiatic lilies. The stinkers have destroyed them. Okay, so now I want to go and stamp. Where's my little piece of paper? Right here. I want to stamp my ornament. I might as well do it since I got it open. Go sideways. Yep. And then I also have another ornament to put on the inside. Foxes. Oh, I don't like foxes, but I have chickens, so that's why I don't like them. They almost wiped me out one year. Naughty things. And my Peaceful Pine. Gotta love that magnetic things. Oh, yeah, the mama doe eats my Asiatic as soon as and then they're munching on them all summer. So I've yet to ever get one to bloom because they're eating them all. I gotta wipe this off. Cherry cobbler stains so bad. I just want to clean it up quick. Okay, so then we're going to take and stamp the inside of the ornament. Like that. Oh, talk about, huh? And wow, I am on a roll. So, yeah. Okay, so now there's Sally Becker. I'll have to go and Google that flower, Carol. Maybe it's the same one that I call my Stella Lily, because the deer don't like them, and I'm glad. Okay, now where am I? Oh, yes. I have to go and cut this ornament out. Okay, so stand by. Usually I try to have this all ready to go. There we go. There's our ornament. Put that there. Okay, so now we're going to take our ornament and I didn't want minis, but I got one anyway. We're going to take our ornament. Yeah, I don't care for foxes, Kathy, either. Yep. They just are, oh, that one year, oh, I don't know how many chickens I lost to them. It was terrible. Oh, now we can put this right on here. And now we're going to do the magic. This is a pop-out card. I really like it. I mean, granted, you wouldn't want to make all your Christmas cards this way, but if you have certain people that you want special, you take a 2 3/4 by 3, 2 3/4 by 3 piece of peaceful pine, and on the long side, you're going to go and score it at 3/4, 1 1/2, and 2 1/4. And then you're going to go and just going to kind of, okay, so now that's the easy way to remember. We're going to take our adhesive and we're going to put adhesive on both ends. And I thought, you know, I could just use glue. I found that this adhesive works so much better on a pop-out type of card. So that's why. Okay, now we're gonna go and get our main card back here. We're gonna go and we got adhesive on both ends. We're gonna fold it in half. And we're going to take one off, one side of the adhesive off. There's Michelle Jones, and we're going to go and put it right on the fold. Okay? Got that. So it's right on the fold. Now we're going to take this one off, and we're going to close our card. So it's just like that. So now it's a nice little pop-up, right? Okay, so now we're gonna go this one goes right here. Okay, I had to see where to put the glue. I think that's gonna work. We're gonna put this one right here, but we're gonna slide it down like that. Okay, so when you open it, this is gonna be just perfect. And we're gonna put our ornament. There we go. So far, so good. And the ornament then can go right there. And get our smoky slate. We have our string. Not that anybody probably notices it, but this is how the card goes now. It's a pop-up. We gotta finish. Oh, this is working out perfect. Okay, I have some cherry cobbler festive pine pearls. I think they were, you could do this with regular pearls also. Oops, stuck to me. There we go. Okay, we'll put 4 of them out. Now this, what are these called? Mini Christmas buttons. They are very pretty, and they have like a little bit of sparkle to them. I take one, and I saved a place for him right there. So there's our card. And so it stands up nicely, and you can see it, sending cheer, the Noel on the front. I just love this card. It's turned out really nice. Okay, so then I practice, and I know, Kat, well, I'll have all the directions for you on Thursday. Here's another one. I had to have one to practice on using shaded spruce and some Christmas paper, I think, from last year, with a red button. So, yeah, I think it turned out great. And that's our card for today. So, thank you so much for tuning in today and cooperating with me. I appreciate it so much. And it's time for me to go to a ball game. So yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Take care. And I'll see you here next Monday. Who knows what I'll have. All right. Bye now.